crime shadows based on true crime stories. In the quiet enclave of Kampung Baru Sri Gading, Batu Pahat, the evening of March 8, 2025, began like any other. The sun had dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the village, and the rhythmic chirping of crickets filled the air. Families settled into their nightly routines, unaware that their peaceful community was about to be shattered by a horrifying act of violence. At approximately 9 p.m., a heated argument erupted between a 31-year-old mother of three and a 29-year-old man within the confines of a modest wooden house. The walls, which had witnessed years of familial joys and sorrows, now bore silent testimony to escalating tensions. Neighbors, accustomed to the occasional domestic dispute, sensed something more sinister in the air that night. The confrontation reached a terrifying climax when the man, in a fit of rage, seized a container filled with petrol. With a reckless abandon that defied comprehension, he doused the interior of the house, the pungent scent of fuel mingling with the cool night breeze. A single spark ignited an inferno, flames hungrily consuming the wooden structure, casting an ominous glow that illuminated the darkened sky. Inside, the woman fought desperately to escape the encroaching flames, her screams piercing the night and sending chills down the spines of those who heard. Her children, mercifully absent during the incident, were spared the immediate horrors, but would soon face the unimaginable loss of their mother. The assailant, perhaps realizing the gravity of his actions too late, also suffered burns as he fled the scene. Emergency responders arrived swiftly, battling the blaze and rescuing the grievously injured woman. She was rushed to Sultana Nora Ismail Hospital, her body bearing burns over 74% of its surface, a grim indicator of the severity of her condition. The perpetrator, too, was admitted with burns covering 13.5% of his body. Despite the valiant efforts of medical personnel, the woman's injuries proved too severe. At 9:54 p.m. on March 9, 2025, she succumbed to her wounds, leaving behind a void in the hearts of her children and community. The suspect was promptly arrested, and following her death, the case was reclassified under Section 302 of the Penal Code for murder. This tragic incident is not isolated in its nature. In August 2024, a similar horror unfolded in Kampung Payaredan, Pago. An elderly couple, Muhammad Noor Muhammad Yasin, 82, and his wife, Ara Abdul Hamid, 76, along with their 11-year-old granddaughter, Noradriana Noor Hasim, perished in a house fire. Initial investigations suggested an accidental blaze, but post-mortem examinations revealed evidence of foul play. The case was subsequently reclassified as murder, with the couple's 48-year-old son, Azman Muhammad Noor, identified as the primary suspect. Azman, who had been residing with the victims, was apprehended in Kuala Lumpur after a nationwide manhunt. The motive behind this heinous act remains shrouded in mystery, leaving the community grappling with unanswered questions and a profound sense of betrayal. These cases, though distinct, share a chilling commonality: the use of arson as a means to conceal a more sinister crime. The deliberate setting of fires to mask murders is a tactic that has been employed globally, often complicating investigations and delaying justice. In the Batu Pahat incident, the rapid reclassification of the case from attempted murder and mischief by fire to murder underscores the authorities' commitment to pursuing justice. The suspect's remand until March 15th indicates an ongoing, intensive investigation aimed at unraveling the full extent of the crime and any underlying motives. The psychological toll on the surviving family members, particularly the victim's 3 children, is immeasurable. Suddenly orphaned, they must navigate a world forever altered by violence and loss. Communities often rally in the aftermath, offering support and solidarity, but the scars, both physical and emotional, endure. Globally, such incidents prompt a re-evaluation of domestic violence interventions and the mechanisms in place to protect vulnerable individuals. The escalation from verbal disputes to lethal violence highlights the critical need for accessible support systems and early intervention strategies. As the investigation unfolds, the community of Kampung Baru Sri Gading stands united in grief and resilience. Vigils are held, prayers offered, and a collective hope emerges that justice will be served and such tragedies prevented in the future. In the broader context, these events serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of human life and the darkness that can reside within familial bonds. They call upon societies worldwide to remain vigilant, to support those in distress, and to strive for a world where homes are sanctuaries, not sites of terror. The flames that consumed the house in Batu Pahat have long been extinguished, but the fire ignited in the hearts of the community, a burning desire for justice, understanding, and healing, continues to blaze. It is a fire that, unlike the one set with malicious intent, brings light to the shadows and warmth to those left in the cold wake of tragedy. As night falls once more over Kampung Baru Sri Gading, the echoes of that fateful evening linger. But amidst the darkness, there is a glimmer of hope, a testament to the enduring human spirit and the unyielding pursuit of justice.